PG or not, there is some lucrative shit going on underneath in the 2006 film The Perfect Man. Let me explain. Okay, so 2006's The Perfect Man stars Hilary Duff, Heather Locklear, Chris Noth, and baby Abigail Breslin. Okay, this is Heather Locklear. She's the mom to Hilary Duff and Abigail Breslin, right? She's like a single mom or whatever. And she has this problem where every time she's broken up with, she has to move across the country. And I don't mean like to the next state, to the next town. I mean, some man broke up with her in Wichita, so they moved all the way to Brooklyn. And apparently this has happened before. I don't think they name places, but imagine going from like Atlanta to Tucson to Boise, I guess. I don't fucking know. Now, I'm not from like the smallest town in America, but my town was fairly fucking small, and I can't imagine leaving a big ass city because of one mediocre penis. But whatever, moving on. My point being is that she is a mother on a baker's salary because that's what she does, she makes cakes. If she has enough money to break her contract lease every time she is broken up with, because every time they break up, she starts packing the next day. But she has enough money to break her contract, rent a U-Haul, and then drive somewhere else and pay first month's, last month's, all the opening utilities and shit just overnight. Does she start saving as soon as she meets a man? Or when they get to the place that they're going, so in the event it happens again, they can either move again or saving it for a wedding. Who is paying for all this moving? But anyway, so they get to Brooklyn. So she starts working in her friend's bakery, and she meets a guy who works in the bakery. And he's not a bad guy, he's just kinda eh. He took her to a Styx concert, which looked like it was fun, but she definitely did not have a good time. He had a bitching car. Granted, he made her take off her shoes, but that looked like a fucking antique. I completely understand on that perspective. But apparently everything is wrong about him. And Hilary Duff is trying to get through Heather Locklear's head because she's had it with this shit. You are only dating out of convenience. You are desperate. Which she kind of is, because prior to that, she made Hilary Duff stop whatever the fuck she was doing just to upload pictures of Heather Locklear on Match.com. She also went to exactly one PTA meeting so that she could ask if they could have a single parent's mixer because she needs to meet a good man. That's what we're dealing with. And Heather Locklear was like, oh, I had a great time. He's just got to grow on you. Except you could see the pain in her eyes at the Styx concert. But again, Hilary Duff has had it with this foolishness. So Hilary Duff makes a friend at school who has an uncle that owns a restaurant, and her uncle is like this super cool swab guy who's really good at like dating and shit. So they take his advice and they make up this mystery man for her mom with like a fake flower delivery and fake letters, and then it turns into a whole fake email account. They catfish her mom. But here's the thing, they are using the personality of the uncle to make this catfish man. And then they use this kid that has a crush on Hilary Duff to be him over the phone. It's a whole catfish event. Meanwhile, the guy she went to the Styx concert with, after like 2 dates, proposed to her, and she was thinking about accepting. But she's still talking to the catfish on the internet, which like, it's a damn good thing this movie is PG, because that could have gone south very fast. And given how desperate Heather Locklear is in this movie, I have a feeling that would have happened. You know exactly what I mean. And it was like a whole thing, and Hilary Duff has to come clean to Heather Locklear. And Heather Locklear's all like, I don't know why you needed to do this. You've never minded us moving. And Hilary Duff's like, yes the fuck I did. I told you many, many times. I have a whole blog about it. And you're even self-aware about it. Because like the first time it happens, she comes in the bedroom and Hilary Duff's like, well, where are we going to now? And she's like, we're going to Brooklyn. Sorry about this. So you're very fucking self-aware, ma'am. You were very fucking self-aware. You just don't give a shit. But anyways, then she's like trying to break up with the guy who likes her or whatever. And then she's like, okay, we need to move again. This time it's for me because we're always doing shit for you. So they're going to move to Arizona. But then the guy comes around and Heather Locklear finds out that he actually liked her. So then Heather Locklear finds out that the guy likes Hilary Duff and gets on her private emails and starts IMing him that she is sorry that she was mean to him. So now she's catfishing Hilary Duff's little wannabe boyfriend guy. And this is just a big story of everybody catfishing everybody until they fall in love. Oh, did I tell you that Chris Noth has no idea any of this is going on this whole time? Because he doesn't. He doesn't know until Hilary Duff interrupts a wedding that he was at and hands him all the emails. And apparently, Chris Noth and Heather Locklear are supposed to be perfect for each other. Because they both like to cook. And they're kind of poetic. And they do the crosswords in pen. and that is the basis of their relationship. The end. What did we learn here? Only catfish for good, not evil. Did I like it? No. But what gets me is that we find out the whole reason Heather Locklear is doing all this is because she is lonely. And she's worried about being alone when her kids grow up. And it makes me feel like an asshole for not being okay with everything going on. And I don't know what to do with that. I definitely get not wanting to be lonely. But I don't think it should consume your ever-waking thoughts to the point it's affecting your children. Does that make me an asshole? I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. I don't think we learned a whole lot here. I mean, yes, technically she's all like, we're gonna stay here this time instead of moving to Arizona because you're not gonna run away when you get your heart broken. But what's gonna happen if her and Chris Noth don't work out? Are they gonna run away again? Did we have that much personal growth? I don't know. 3 out of 10. Okay, bye. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words still seem right. Where the fuck is all that money coming from?